Welcome to our setup tutorial for Vision 2 and your Micromate Plus. We have set up an account for you. If you did not receive an email registration request, please get in touch with us at support@instantel.com. Click on the register link to register your account. For this first shipment, your devices have been added to your dealer inventory section. Before you set up Vision 2, you need to do a quick setup on your device. First, ensure the antennas are attached. All antennas are labeled, as is the connector on the device. You will then need to start your device to enable either Wi-Fi or cellular. For a cellular connection, you will need to insert a SIM card in the slot located on the side of the unit. On the device, select User Preferences. A new screen appears where you will choose Connectivity. Once you select this option, you can set up either a Wi-Fi or cellular connection. For Wi-Fi, enable it by sliding the bar at the top to the right until its background turns blue. Either use the Scan and Select Wi-Fi Network button to automatically identify a network, or enter the SSID and password manually. For cellular, use the button to select your carrier. If it does not appear in the list, choose Global. With the APN field populated, now enter the APN username and password. A note on cellular SIM cards. The Micromate Plus has a physical slot for a micro SIM card designed for IoT devices, with support for LTE-M category M1 and NB2. The APN must have access to the public internet to connect to Vision 2. You are now ready to set up Vision 2. When you log in, the first screen that appears is the dealer homepage. In this image, multiple companies have been set up. However, for you, there will be none there. You will need to set up a company to launch a project and deploy your devices. Click the plus sign next to the search bar. This opens a new screen where you can enter the company details. Enter the company information. Note that it is not necessary to complete all fields. However, the company name is mandatory. After completing, click on Save to register the company. The company name will appear in your list of accounts and it will be automatically active. To deactivate an account, slide the blue bar to the left. Next, you will go to the dealer inventory page. On this page, you will see all devices in your inventory. Assigned devices will have the company name in the company column. All available devices will have a blank space in the company column. To assign the devices, select by clicking the box next to the serial number. You can assign more than one device at a time. Click on the plus sign to the right of the search bar. A new screen opens with the company names. Select the company that you want to assign the devices to. Now you are ready to launch a project with your device. Note that projects can only be launched from the company page. Launch a project by clicking the Launch Project button at the bottom. This opens a new screen where you enter the project details, including the project name, a date, if applicable, and preferred settings for the compliance graphs and limits. You also have a factory set list of standard compliances. Select the required compliance. The compliance report can also be displayed with zero crossing frequency, FFT, or PPV with dominant frequency. You have a choice of metric or imperial measurements, and each will automatically adjust how pressure units are measured. For the graphs, a static graph will display live data with a fixed y-axis on a log scale, and a dynamic graph optimizes live data resolution by varying the y-axis scale. How compliance graphs for sensors are shown can also be selected, either static, dynamic, or harmonized. The snapshot portion of the compliance report displayed on the screen can be toggled on or off. For the FFT, the bar can be slid from either side. Settings for the limits of alarms and notifications are preset. However, your project may require other settings. These can be adjusted by typing in the value. Once all your settings are complete, click Next. The next screen lets you deploy your devices to the project you created. Start by entering the project address in the search field, then press Locate. A list of all applicable addresses appears. Select the correct one. Alternatively, enter the latitude and longitude. All available devices are listed on the left-hand side of the screen. Select your device by clicking the box next to the serial number. Drag and drop your device icon onto the location. The icon location can be moved on the map by dragging it, or the exact latitude and longitude can be entered. Click Next when all devices are deployed. Now you will assign a user to the project. Start typing the email address. The fields will autofill with the user's details. Select the role they will have and click the plus sign to add, and click Finish to complete. For the roles, a project admin will have full access to administer a project. A project view role is intended only for users you wish to allow access to view data without being able to change any settings, and a project download role only permits a user to download reports. You can add multiple users to this list and clear any that may have any typing errors. Finally, on the project's homepage, select the device you have added and click on the icon. This opens a new screen with the device information. Give this 1 to 2 minutes for the handshake between the Micromate Plus and Vision 2. You will note that live data is enabled for device testing. This is an optional feature that incurs a monthly charge when it is enabled on deployed units. Ensure it is deactivated after testing to avoid charges. To deactivate, click on the Stop Live Data button. In this example, we have already started monitoring, but you will need to press Start Monitoring for your device. Tap the geophone to test it. Give it a few seconds to see the event. You should see a spike in the table. Event reports can be viewed by clicking on the eye in the summary table. This opens up a new page with the compliance report. This report can be downloaded as a PDF for sharing by clicking on the Download Report button at the top right-hand corner. Congratulations! You are now monitoring with the Micromate Plus. If you need more help, please contact us at support@instantel.com. You can also view more tutorials on our YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/c/instantel/videos.